Hello darlings, and welcome. I'm so delighted you have joined me today. I'm creating ATC card for Finnabair today. It's this cute, sweet little pastel colored prettiness. And I'm sorry the light isn't exactly the best today, because we live here in Finland in midwinter and there is absolutely no natural light at all. But I hope you can see the tiny little glittering, shining coat that this ATC card has. And now I am going to repeat the process with. I'm putting this a bit away with these materials. Okay, you don't need much for this. Well, actually, I take my word back. I tried to use so much pretty cute stuff I possibly could for this one. And you will soon find out why. But I will explain a bit about the process first. This will be the base. Then I will add these other papers. These are all Primo marketing papers. Then I will give these I got a tiny little wash with effect paste, add a bit of lace ribbon, and then I'm going to add lots and lots of glitter. And as you can see, it's not my usual vintage style at all, but I'll tell you a secret. It's my birthday today, and I made this as a birthday card for myself. So here we go, because I love ranunculus flower at this time of year. My favorite flower is peony. If you don't count lily of the valley, which more nature flower than garden flower, but peonies and roses and ranuncula are my absolute favorite. And it's almost time for those. Some years I can buy myself ranuncula as Christmas present, but they are not ready this year yet, so I thought I would make myself a tiny little pastel prettiness instead. And now we are going to start. There are some steps we need to take, but I think it's worth it. And here's the base. It's the basic ATC card size, and then I'm going to rip some color in there like this. I have already cut them right size so that I don't need to fuss about it at the moment. Okay, and then I'm going to put them like this, I think. Okay, I'm using soft gloss gel, and now I'm always making a terrible mess, so I need to cover my cover sheets once in a while. I'm using soft gloss gel as the glue. And once again, I'm sorry if you don't hear me very well. Please do adjust the volume on your computer or phone when you are listening. I'm talking as loud as I can, but it's not always working very well for me. These large speaking, I would start to couch a lot. A lot, sorry. Okay, first step done. Then I am going to add a tiny layer of gesso. This corner here is a bit tricky one. Well, it will stick in the end. Okay, gesso. Here's my gesso. Finnabair heavy gesso. You could skip this part if you like, but I'm adding some gesso because I want it to be quite neutral looking base with some interesting colors, but not too much. Okay, that was it for gesso part, and now I'm going to dry it a bit. Just a tiny bit, and now I am going to add some structure in here. And at this point I would like to give you a tip. If you are a crafter that maybe hasn't got a best of mobility and you want to craft with some pastes, modeling pastes or stencils or so on, this is what I use. It's quite normal food box. Just lost the word, but you know, I'm always having it near me, and now I'm able to fill it with water when I don't have to be afraid that I will dip the water over my desk. This way, when you can't access immediately your kitchen or wherever you are going to wash these, and you are playing with pastes, just dip it into the water and then ask someone, or if you are able to do it yourself, then go and wash it later. But you need to be quick with these ones. This is icing paste, white gold, and this is effect paste Phoenix, and I'm going to mix these two lovelies because this blend is absolutely brilliantly perfect for my purposes. But these two stick fast, so you don't need want to spend any more time than strictly necessary with you know, hanging your stencil and your other tools drying. Okay, I put this aside so I won't be making too much mess. Okay, now I'm adding a gentle layer of this mix here. The most rough effect paste bits won't be sticking into this at all, because they will be this side of the stencil, but the beautiful pretty pink color on the other hand will transfer itself into there. And I'm wiping most of it off, and then I'm taking a baby wipe and now I'm putting it into the water. This is something I have learned when I tried to figure it out how on earth I am going to proceed with stencils while on wheelchair and can't actually maneuver my wheelchair and at the same time keep my hands at a dirty stencils. But now I'm giving it this tiny little heat wash, so to speak. Okay, and now I will let it cool a bit while I'm going to have fun with these. I have already cut these stencil bits, and now I'm going to use this wonderful new liquid acrylic in one of my favorite shades of all time, nude. It's such a beautiful, pretty, soft powder pink that I really love it. I use a rather wet brush. I'm trying to make sure there is not too much color in here, because I wanted only a softest hint of pink in there. You know, at this time of year, at least here in Finland, when it's completely dark and you are waiting for the sun to rise, for these 1.5 hours per day or something, if it isn't cloudy. It's so beautiful to have fresh, lovely light looking colors at your home. I don't know if you have noticed the same, but it's for me it's always right after Christmas. Maybe it's because it's my birthday, but right after Christmas I start yearning for pretty pastels. Okay, now I'm going to add this same effect paste Phoenix, and I'm using really wet brush, and I'm adding just a hint of this paste into this die cut, so I will have a shimmering prettiness. That's not the point in here to have a really thick layer, but just a hint. Oh. Like this. Now I'm going to close and also the icing paste so that they won't be drying. And while these are drying here, I'm going to add just a tiny bit of the same nude color to my card so that they have the same shades of pink in there. But I'm going to use my baby wipe and wipe most of it off so that there's only a hint of it in there. Well, I need to add it more. You need to have trace of it in there after all. Okay, and now I'm going to heat it a bit. Because the next step is to glue them together. I'm using Heavy Body Gel by Finnabair. This is such a versatile stuff. Oh, and I'm taking this one first. I think I just do it like this, because this part will, oops, definitely be covered by roses. I can just glue them all together. Easily. This one goes there. Oopsie daisy. And now it's pretty already like this. The shadows are too big maybe, but these scraps of paper are not as dark as they seem to be here in this lighting. But now I'm going to add 2 roses in there. I think I'll use these 2. It will take a while for this Heavy Body Gel to dry, but it sticks immensely fast, so it won't take much time. Now I have this cute lace ribbon, but I won't be wanting this solid part here, so I'm cutting it off so that it's like gentle snowflakes fluttering in my tiny artist trade card. And now I'm adding just a hint of Heavy Body Gel in the base of the roses, and then I fold the lace in there like this. I could now it's better, although I'm taking this bit off. Okay, And we are nearly there. Now it's quite pretty as it is. And there are quite many layers and materials already in there. But I have promised myself, I tried to be not that economical with my crafting. You know, when you have chronic illnesses and are a disability pensioner, there isn't that much money to spend on crafting. So I have always had to think about the minimum amount of materials that would make the maximum effect on my art projects. But now I have made myself a promise that this year, 2021, I'm trying to learn to be extravagantly, overly, generously over the top with my decorations if it's possible. So even though this would be the card I would be maybe the happiest with, I'm adding some more. Oh, by the way, these flowers were Prima's pretty mosaic coastal surf flowers. It's my daughter's favorite. And now I'm adding some of these Prima's memory hardware pearls that are pretty perfect for this purpose. And I'm just quite randomly testing how they work. I choose the pink pearls maybe for this one, and this one piece is too visible, and here we go. It's my just turned 8 daughter who told me yesterday when we were crafting with her using the Prima's pink Christmas papers and flowers, that she said that mother, it's brilliant that Christmas doesn't need to be or that you don't have to use red and gold things when you are crafting wintry stuff. And then we had this conversation that actually it depends on you, the colors you choose, which you think is pretty is actually the pretty choice for each one. There is no obligation to use certain colors for certain projects. And then I thought that, well, actually, what's more perfect for wintry January project than pink? After all the, I'm just cleaning my palette knife like this, and now I'm using soft gloss gel, and let me have a look. This one we were dealt with. I'm using glass glitter in color of pearl. I have made a ready mix with this one. 10 glass glitter Gold Rush. These are all by Finnabair. This one. And then these two metallic micropads, silver and gold. I have made a mix of these here in this tiny little glass jar. No, you are perfect as you are. This one is the one we are dealing with now. Well, yes, I was chatting you about the perfectness of pink after Christmas. It's just like fresh promise of spring, maybe. And here it is. Now I'm sprinkling if I remember where I put the soft gloss gel. Okay. Although my other favorite color is sea glass blue, which would make an absolutely stunning winter project too, but pink it is today. I'm trying to get all the excess off. Okay, it glitters, surely it does it. I'm trying to get most of these back in here, and now I'm using a Finnabair's art sugar for a tiny little coating. To finish the project off. Although the flowers do have a glitter there already, and Golden Dragon, no, the Golden Dragon, but Phoenix Effect Paste already has made the whole card shine. I still want to add this one. For this one time I can say it's my birthday, I can do it if I want, because pink isn't actually my forte in crafting. I have promised myself to try to use pastel colors more, and this is a perfect start. Okay, here it is, finished. And although there is a lot of material and it's not heavy, but it does certainly weighs a bit. When all the colors match, like with this nude liquid acrylic and with Phoenix paste and the matching colored flowers, it helps to make the finished artwork look more harmonious, maybe, and balanced, even if there is a lot of stuff in there. So here it was, my birthday card, an ATC card. I should probably have a name for, but maybe it's just Winter Joy. And I hope you find it inspiring to test with your own materials. And I just finished off by saying thank you so much for keeping me company, and see you next time. Have a wonderful winter time. Bye bye.